Right then, this is a quick walk around video. This is a lovely Honda Civic. This is a 1.6 Sport Navi, so it's got the sat nav. Car's covered just 57,000 miles from new. Lovely history attached to the car. Finished in this absolutely gorgeous metallic blue, which Honda unfortunately call sporty blue metallic, which is a bit naff, but there we go. Always look good on these facelift cars with the black alloys and the privacy, and the car's been kept very, very nicely. Go around the front. This facelift version looks absolutely lovely on the front end. Lights and lenses clear and intact, there's no cracks or condensation. Bonnet very clean, any stone chipping is very minor indeed. Near side of the car, very smooth in the panel work generally speaking. Inside front alloy is good. There was one tiny little pin dent which I'm going to try and find. I can't see it as I'm walking. I did see it. The inside rear alloy generally good as well. I think it's on the front door, just on the tiniest little dimple dent, the size of your fingernail. But like the video, to try and pick up on anything where I can. Coming around the back, smoked glass on the lenses, a little black diffuser at the bottom. They're all very subtle, but they really add up to give a lovely look. Off side of the car, driver's side, again very, very smooth down the panels. Always saying that you know, it's a 9-year-old car, there will be the odd minor little mark on it, but generally speaking it's been kept very, very nicely for what is essentially a family hatchback. Coming to the back, absolutely cavernous boot, and it's been kept very well here. Let's come to the back of the car now. Absolutely loads of legroom in the back of the Civics, and again for a family car which can quite often be very heavily used, this one hasn't been used very heavily at all. The front and passenger side, all nice and clean and tidy. Passenger seat there, it's been given absolutely minimal use. Finally, coming to the driver's door card, again lovely and clean. Some of the footwell areas, full set of original Honda mats in the car. Driver's seat again, super condition. So inside the car now, engine's running as always, so the dash is illuminated. Simply stunning interior in these Civics. Sat nav, as you can see, working exactly as it should. Pop the car into reverse, got that lovely clear rear parking camera, and that complements the front and rear parking sensors on the car. This car's also fitted with the lane assist as well, by the way, or lane departure I should say. Coming down, it's just been kept very, very nicely indeed. And that is the view you get as a driver in a Honda Civic. It is absolutely stunning, it really is. Engine's running, as you can see, no warning lights on the car at all. I'm just going to pan over here for you and show you the 57,717 miles. A really lovely car, this one. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for Honda Civic, and it's a 1.6 Sport Navi, or that basically means it's got the sat nav, of course. Car's registered KY15TGE, and mileage at 57,711. The reason we do these videos is very simple. If you just want to make sure that if you're looking at the car in an advert online, you actually get to see the very car advertised in operation. We always felt it important because, like far too many people, we've travelled huge distances to go and see cars, like many people have, only to find out it's got obvious fault which you'd much rather known about before setting off. So that's why we do it. So coming to the car, obviously been very well looked after vehicle. Turn the key, engine starts instantly, settles to a smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all related to the engine or any other part of the car. Temperature gauge at a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda vehicle as well, and it's been running for the last 2.5 hours because it's just been delivered to us. The engines are simply brilliant diesel engines. It's got all the qualities you expect of a Honda. They are very tough and reliable over huge mileages with just good regular maintenance. They're cam chain driven, so there's no cam belts to worry about. But they are amazingly economical. I've owned loads of these over the years, and you know, even doing driving which wasn't particularly, you know, helpful for economy, I'd be sort of upper 50s, 60th a gallon, longer trips well over 70. So it does, and it comes very easily to the car as well. But it's also a lovely engine to use. It's smooth, it's tractable, pulls really well, and it's only sort of noticeably a diesel at very low revs, or you know when you're first and second gear on the move. It's very quiet indeed. Engine then goes through the clutch and gearbox. The clutch on the car is absolutely perfect. Bite point exactly where it's meant to be. It's nice and smooth in operation. Gearbox, another brilliant Honda manual gearbox. Sorry, it's just the traffic information coming on. It's just fantastic. It's got lovely selection. Synchro mesh is superb. It feels positive. It feels sort of almost hefty in a nice way. But it's, you know, it's a lesson to other manufacturers in how to do a good gearbox, because it is simply brilliant, and it exhibits zero wear. In fact, they virtually never do. Coming to the steering and chassis of the car. First of all, steering. Track's absolutely dead straight. Sorry, lots of traffic information going on today. Yeah, track's dead straight. There's no vibrations at this speed, or any speed actually up to the legal limit. The steering's lovely on these cars. It's really nicely weighted, very positive and accurate, and it's quick as well. You know, it is electric power steering, which I've not always been the greatest fan of, I'm going to be brutally honest with you, but Honda do it very well. You'd never really know. It doesn't have that horrible kind of PlayStation feel that some of its competitors end up giving you. Whoops, Daisy. Push the clutch in, Tom. But yeah, it's fantastic, and it works beautifully with the chassis of the car. They both interact wonderfully well. The chassis gives you a really nice ride, very compliant, well judged, beautifully damped, very comfortable indeed. But it does have the ability to eat up corners. If you like driving and you enjoy your driving, it's a great car to drive. They are fantastic through the bends. Worth pointing out, there's absolutely no sort of clonks or rattles from underneath the car that shouldn't be there. It all feels absolutely as tight as a drum. And brakes, I'm going to brake a little bit late into this corner, but the brakes are really good on the car. There's no pulsing, no vibrations coming back to the brake pedal at all. Sorry, I've got someone literally attached to my bumper there as I was trying to pull in. It's almost trying to climb in the back of the car. And then finally coming inside the car, which, you know, literally because it's just arrived, hasn't been cleaned, but it is in lovely condition. Videos can never get across, you know, build quality of the car, but these are beautifully put together cars. No squeaks, no rattles. It feels absolutely robust. But you've got, in my opinion at least, the best dash design anywhere in its class. It's not just because it looks fantastic in my eyes. It's because it works brilliantly well. The most conventional part is this centre stack, so it's similar to lots of cars but laid out better than most. Very easy to use, Garmin based sat nav, dual zone climate control system, so you can have different temperatures side to side if you so wish. It's pumping out absolutely ice cold air, by the way. All of the switchgear has that lovely high quality damped feel that Honda give you with all of the switchgear throughout the car. But the best bit is this two-tier design in front. Basically, the upper deck, you've got an information screen up nice and high, but the screen you want to look at, the information you want to look at most readily, of course, is your speed. And there it is, white on black, digital, all by itself. It's genius, because I can look at the car ahead, pedestrians or anything else, and keep my eyes on my speed at all times without taking my eyes off the road. It's so clever. Down below that, more conventional pod of 3 dials, big rev counter in the middle, flanked either side by the temperature and fuel gauges. As I said at the start of the video, just to show operating, I can't fault it. It drives absolutely beautifully.